Well, good morning, everybody. It's a little dark in here today, but I can't find my battery for my light, so we're just going to do without it. You may it may actually be able to see the jig a little better. I don't know. You're just not going to see my face, but that's okay. I'm ugly anyway. All right, so this is what I was tying up some of these. I know it's kind of hard to see them little guys. There you go. I was tying up some of these little dudes. So they got like a little wire butt tail. Show you the tail. So that's all it is right there. Is like it's a little like a midge, but tied on a jig. So, but see, it says we got 8 people in here right now. Appreciate y'all being here. That's kind of what move mouse. My pointer mouse, whatever you want to call it, ain't moving. Okay, so want to be outdoors. Matt, good morning. Keith, Joe Buck 66, Lisa, Norman, Burrito, Linda, I believe, Lisa, Burrito, Catfishing Lady. What is your name? I can't remember. Tim, good morning. Lisa, are you? Well, no, she's saying good morning to Lisa. Joshua, Cold Creek, Billy. Okay, Lisa. So we got 2 Lisas in here. Okay, I'm bad with names. I remember, Brito. So I remember that, but I try to remember everybody's names. But I appreciate y'all being in here. So like the last few days we've been working on the boat, and I posted a video of that, and hope y'all like it. Gregory being autistic, Gregory likes certain things. And of course, I wanted the boat to be orange and that kind of thing, but Gregory wanted the fish. So I drew out some fish on some soda box bottles. Actually, it's a root beer box. So, that thin cardboard. I made my own CAD design. If y'all don't know, CAD means cardboard aided design. So even if you do it on a computer, it's still cardboard aided design. So if you do it on a computer, they try to say it's, computer aided design. But anyways, let's see. We got Deborah, Tim, Catfish Dog, Any Finn. Appreciate y'all coming in. Good morning. Drinking my coffee. Right on, Joshua. Let's see. Here you go. I don't do this enough, just pop up what y'all say. That way when the show runs later, everybody can kind of see what's going on in chat too. Everybody just basically saying good morning to everybody. Gotta feed the chicks. So Randy's driving. Good morning, Randy. All right, guys. Feed them chicks. Gotta get them plump. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, we used to raise chickens out the farm. It was all right. It made a little bit of money, and it saved us a lot of money having our own chickens. Kids loved doing them for a while, and then they got older, and then it was just like it was a chore to them, and then we gotta do something. You know how kids are these days. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let's tie up these. So today we're just kind of goofing off doing. I got some messed up heads, and waste, and I don't like to waste them, so I sell them to myself for a penny, and then I use them. Okay, so I know it's kind of hard to see again, guys, but that's a really dark red. So this is color is called Bigfoot Blood. I made this in honor of Avid. He wanted a certain type of color red, and he just couldn't find it. So I did some mixing, and I came up with this color. So, ugly dog. Welcome in, Charlie. We got your I got your grasshoppers. I appreciate it, and Greg, and then the extra 2 cranks. That's awesome. You're just an awesome dude. If y'all don't know, Ugly Dog Lures makes some pretty good crankbaits. Let me tell you. I'm gonna have to, now that we get in the boat going, I'm gonna have to get me some deep divers next. Something that'll go like 10 foot, 12 foot. I shouldn't say deep divers, medium deep divers. But today I'm just trying to get some grays done. So like these are shady color looking jigs, and I this time of year I prefer marabou. You know, the rest of the year I prefer my. Now if you're swimming the jig, so like if you're casting it way out and you're bumping it back, then the hackle jigs, you know, the hair jigs, they work really well. So but I like the marabou because for the more subtle, just sitting there jigging, it gives it more of that, you know, the wave and the, you know, kind of like the feathers doing the worm. So y'all remember back in the day breakdancing doing the worm. I'm sure everybody tried it. Everybody ended up, if you were a boy, you ended up hurting yourself in the nether region. and and that's at least that's the only thing I could ever remember getting out of it was racking myself. So okay, let's see. Where'd my silver go? Really? I'll bet you that's a chore within itself. I've watched a few of the stuff you guys got going on. So let's see here. What do you got? Man, I think I got 2 roosters in the batch. Now, you know how to check them when you go buy them little chicks. Whoops. When you go buy them little chicks, you already there's so much surprise. Right on. Yeah, when you go buy them chicks, what I do is if the chicks are young enough and they're not most of them don't have the little feathers on the tips of their wings. Look for the ones that are starting to develop a little bit and then also have fatter legs. Those are usually rooster birds. I raised approximately about 10,000 chickens when we were out at the farm over the 14 years or 12 years, or I can't even remember how many years we was there, but 12 to 14 years we raised that many birds. I don't like chicken no more. I got to eat it now because I had the heart attack, and I really hate chicken. But it's just because we had so much chicken. So we had 3 freezers at one time just packed full of chicken. We had eggs, like a full size refrigerator just packed full of eggs, side by side, just from the top to the bottom, packed with dozens of eggs. It was a pain in the butt. Whoops. Oh yeah, right on. Even when you hatch them out yourselves, just look for the birds that have the fatter feet and start to get fledgling feathers on the end of their wings earlier than the other birds. And then of course also they'll have a little bit bigger comb at a younger age too. I mean, there's ways of checking. There's plenty of things that you can go figure out online. Oh, Mama found the battery. Plug her in. It's that cord. And then push that first button, and then push the second button 3 times. You didn't push the button.
Oh.
There you go.
I did. Yeah.
Push the second button 3 times so it'll dim it down. So, anyways, we got our little piece of marabou in there, and as always, you know, the length of the jig from the behind the head to the tip of the uh, hook. You cut that in half, and so you know you kind of see how long that is, and then you add that much feather back behind the hook. That's what I do. Oh, I already tied that in, and then find my silver. Well, I don't need that purple feather on there. Come on. Mom and son, welcome in. Steve, welcome in. I miss sometimes chat goes so fast, guys, and I'm tying, and I miss somebody saying hi or something. So it's like 70 degrees here already this early in the morning. We had the storms all start and develop over the top of us last night and then moved on and gave the rest of Kansas some baseball size hail. So I feel sorry for all those people that have cars over there. I'm glad it didn't hit here. Shirley T, welcome in, Coastal. Hi, girls. Appreciate you coming in. I should say ladies. Y'all are not girls. You're ladies. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. I woke up, so I'm doing great. Just to show y'all a difference, we're going to grab a gray hackle feather. There it is. Grab a gray hackle feather here, and I'll show you guys the. See how long that is. That'll work. Okay, so when I do these hackle feathers, I just tie on the feather, whip her good, and this ensures each and every feather is locked in there, and you don't get no pull outs. Sometimes it happens, but it is a feather. But also you can get all your ends fairly even, and I want these a little light, and the feather on these is just gonna stick out a little bit further. So now I'm using black thread. I'm tying these for me, so I really don't care. But if I tie for y'all, I'll actually use the gray thread that you're supposed to. Get this tied on there. And this is just a little silver flash. It's probably hard for y'all to see it. No, I guess you can see it. There's enough light reflection. And you can change that center color up. So you could like go black or, whoops, didn't grab it. So you can go black or you can go even a bright color. Just whatever you want. And a redhead goes good with a lot of colors. But usually the more silver, chrome, or darks. Everybody's just saying good morning to everybody. Nobody's really got any major conversation going on right now. Hey, Kelly, I haven't seen you in a minute. I've been hiding out anyways, guys. I missed a week, but I haven't been doing much. I've been doing some fishing and did some recording of the fishing. But so see, I'm going to show you the difference here. The marabou, you get a little bit more feather in the marabou, but once that gets wet and that all pulls together, it'll be about the same. So if they're biting on a little if they're biting slow, use the marabou, it'll wave. This seems to want to dart your jig because that's a harder feather. So just a little bit difference there for y'all. And then we'll tie a little bit. I want to get a couple 16s going here. But yeah, we got the boat kind of being fixed up the way I want, the way Gregory wants. He wanted the fish, so we put the fish. I got the console installed. I got it all wired. the day before yesterday. Yesterday I didn't go work on it. I was going to go work on it yesterday, but we just ended up going out and goofing off. We actually yesterday morning I went and got my door realigned because with the strong winds we've been having lately, the noise is driving me nuts. When they fixed my door a while back, what did I do with that feather? I had a piece left. When they oh, there it is. When they fixed my door, um, or back, well, I guess it was like, I'm trying to think how long ago it was. It was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago. I don't even remember now. But when they fixed my door, I guess it has been about 6 months. Time flies. But when they fixed my door, they didn't get the top completely tight, so just wind noise going down. No big deal. Sometimes you have to go back and readjust things. But they got her done now, and there's still a little noise, but that was with a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing at the side, so you're going to kind of have that door flex and stuff. Cabin pressure. But that's also at 70 mile an hour too. So, but we got that done yesterday, and then after that we went and fished for a little bit, and Gregory caught a bunch of little green perch or green sunfish. Here everybody calls them green perch, but they're green sunfish. And he caught probably a dozen of them. We were only there about a half an hour. The wind was just like 30 mile an hour, so it was awful, and we left. Came home, was thinking about going fishing, got busy doing some stuff, and didn't make it. Was going to go fishing last night, and then them storms rolled in, so we should have went fishing, but if we would have got wet. But the rain the rain lasted like 10 minutes, and it was done. Enough to wash the dirt off the car, not just smearing around. Wolves Den, welcome in, bud. Sorry, like I said, John Parker, welcome in. I'm missing people. I'm sitting here trying to tie. I'm missing everybody. Yeah, I see you there, John. I'm sorry, bud. There's Stuart. Welcome in, Stuart. Okay, let's finish this jig off here real quick. So this one, I'm gonna make these a couple shorty tails because right now we don't have the shad are just now spawning. So the crappie aren't spawning yet. Their eggs are getting pretty developed. I still say they're a week and a half away here, maybe 2. Usually it's the first week of May that they spawn here. We've had a little warmer year, so they might come on earlier. But we are just now starting to catch crappie 3 foot from bank. Actually, the other day I had my jigging pole up underneath my leg, and it was just sitting in the water, and maybe 4 inches underneath the water and about 8 inches of water. So it was just sitting, and all of a sudden, big old swirling and try to pull my pole out from underneath my leg. So, and that was only a foot out from the bank. So he come up in there, and that fish was 8 inches tall and about 14 inches long. So it was fun. It got me all excited trying to pull that out from under my leg like that. But yeah, we're gonna go and get some fishing done again today, maybe. But it's supposed to be 30 mile an hour winds. Supposed to be 30 mile an hour winds again today, but today I think we're gonna go out. We still haven't got the trolling motor installed. Trying to wire that thing took longer than I thought, and the boat, and trying to get everything done on the boat takes longer, and then having the heart attack, it makes me take longer. So I'm gonna do this one. I did that last one in a hackle. I'm gonna do this one in a marabou. Make it a little bit longer. Okay. So, but I should be able to get the trolling motor installed today. It's just a matter of drilling 4 holes in the deck and putting the little rubber bushings down through there and putting the trolling motor on. Hey, Tom, welcome in. Good to see you, brother. But yeah, I get that done and get the side sonar installed onto the console, and then I got a RAM mount for it and to put on the console, and we'll get that installed. And then my problem is right now is my fuel pump on the big motor has failed. It's leaking fuel out the sides of it where they bolt it together with the diaphragm and stuff. So, and it has the oil injector on it. And right now, after I'm done with the show today, I'm going to call boats.net, not sponsored by any means. I'm going to call them, and I'm going to see if they can help me find a fuel pump that eliminates the oil injector. And my fuel pump is on my breather can that's attached to the carburetors. It's not on the block, so mine has a pulsing hose or something that goes to it. I know I want to eliminate that oil injector, so, and I know I could just get another one with it, but they're like $200. And if I can get one without, I might be able to get one for 30-40 bucks. So we'll see. I looked them up online, and a few of them that I found says that they would work with it, and they look similar. But I mean, I don't really want to spend the money and waste it. Randall, Shad Daddy. I know I missed some more. No, maybe I didn't. All right. So, but I get that. If anybody, I have a 1998 50 horse Evinrude that has the little fuel pump that, like, you got your engine, then you have your two carburetors sitting on top of each other. Then you have the breather can, for the carburetors. Well, on the side attached to the breather can next to the carburetors is my fuel pump with the oil injection pump. So I want to eliminate the oil injection pump. I've already cut the lines and taken the oil thing out. I'll just mix my fuel. I need to eliminate the oil injector pump. So I need a fuel pump that I know will work, and I'll figure it out. And if, like I said, I'll call boats.net, and I'm sure there's so many people that eliminate that oil injector. Hey, Chad, welcome in, bud. Avid, good morning. Glad to see you. So here, Avid will like this. Look at this, Avid. Did you see that, Avid? Here, I'll show you again. These are for me, Avid. I had to tie the rest of what you wanted today. I've been behind trying to work on the boat and trying to pour jigs and everything. I'm just behind. I do apologize, but I get so tired these days. I'm doing better every day. I mean, I'm getting way better, but it's just tiring. All right, so now I'm going to do some little itty bitties here. Well, if I could pick up the right one. All right, so, and I mean itty bitties. This is a size 10 hook. You see that? Like, it's the length of my fingernail. So it's a size 10 hook. It's a disco gold head. We're going to wrap some black thread on here. I got too much out. Okay, then I got, what did I do with that? Oh, I just had that. I had a piece of wire, but I lost it. Where, oh, where did you go? What'd you do? I lost my wire. I don't know what I did with it. So I get another one. All right. There's a piece of red wire here. You can see this. Now I call these wire butt jigs, wire heinies, whatever you want to call it. It's just a wire butted jig. It's like a midge. So you wrap it all the way back to where it starts to go down that last little curve. Then you come back up. I'm doing this with a 140, so you got to like put a lot of wrap on it. But then you go back 3/4 of the way and then back up. Then you go back half the way, back up. This is so you can build a taper body. Then you go back down 1/4 of the way and then get a taper body. So these things are marvelous for bluegills. So if you need bluegill for bait, these things tear bluegill up. They can't resist it. They think it's a mosquito or, a little larvae or something. And what's funny is you could just leave it there. But come on, break off of their wire. I didn't wrap it enough. That's my problem. It's sliding. There. Okay. Steve Mosley. I'm missing people again. Hey, Steve, welcome in, bud. All right. So then after you do this, you get some of this stuff right here. This is like, you can use this stuff. See if it'll focus in on it. Oh, it's upside down. But you can use some of this stuff. It's like a UV fluorescent, whatever. Or you can just use a piece of chenille. And or you can use some dubbing or whatever. But I'm trying to find this piece of the piece of chenille. Okay, so this is just a piece of chenille that you use for tying jigs. You leave that pin alone. I dropped my pin. So you tie that on there right there like that, and you just wrap it 1.5 times or 2 times. I guess that's technically 2. Trim that off. And let's see if I can catch it here. I gotta go get me some new eyeballs. My glasses are getting so scratched up, and of course I haven't had new glasses or new prescription in 3 years, so I can't believe it's been that long already. But all right, so here's that jig. Let's see, come on, let's focus. Well, anyways, you can't see it, but y'all get the idea. If you put one little feather on the back of that, I'll bet it would look killer. Yeah, what I like to do is instead of using a feather, like like you're talking behind the collar, put out one feather like a wing. I've done that before, and then also I've run just a little tuft of rabbit hair out the tail of it as well. And either way, they pound it. Good morning, Ernie. Hope you're doing well, bud. Hope your knee's getting better. I hope Chrissy's tolerating you. Yeah, Naomi's been having a rough time with me too. She keeps going, you can't do that. I was like, the doctor said last week I could do whatever I want. Yeah, I went to the doctor and they said that I'm good. He's like, you're healing pretty good. He's like, you're doing better than most people. He's like, it's just the cardio and stuff. But I'm also doing exactly what I'm told. I'm not eating junk and stuff. I did have a couple oatmeal cookies, but ain't no cholesterol in them. See, what color do we want to do now? Let's do a little blue one. Yeah, and then like The neck, this one here, I'll do a little different. So we'll, but you know, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Y'all know the deal. Share each other out. Share yourselves out. If you're not mod, be patient. You will be someday. Yeah, Doc's like, you're healing better than most patients I got. And I was like, well, he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, everything you told me to do. He's like, well, nobody ever does that. And I was like, well, I am. I want to live. I'm not selfish. I just want to live. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that. He said that I'm good to go and I can do anything I want. Just if I start feeling out of breath or whatever, slow down, take a break. I asked him, I said, so am I going to have a heart attack again? He's like, well, nobody knows. He's like, he actually said they don't really fully understand the whole electrical, you know, part of the heart. So, I mean, they do to a point, but there's still stuff that happens that they have no clue why. So, you know, it is what it is. I just do what I'm supposed to do, and I'll just keep hopefully waking up every day, and we'll be all right. If not, Naomi's gonna go nuts. Not the fact that she lost me, but the fact she got to deal with Matt and Greg, my two adult autistic sons that live with us. Okay. Then with this one, we're going to do like what you said, Matt, I hope. So we have a blue head. So I'm going to take this blue, I got a little piece of blue feather sitting right here. So you're talking about like right here, like this, to where you go like this, place it like that. Technically, I think since this jig's going to be like this, if we're going to use it as wings, maybe we should go on the front and then it'll kind of act as a little bit of a hide the hook. Does that look like? Now, I don't know. Oh, Ernie been cutting berry vines down. Oh, he's going to be. I have to try to cut berry vines. Woohoo! Panda's going to go see. Right on. I bet you Panda's going to have fun. Uncle Don, good to see you in here, bud. Okay. So stick it out a little past the hook. So about like we go like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this inner side. Since you said that, I'll go ahead and lock that down. See if I can get my scissors in there good. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use some of this UV dub just as a little bit of a legs. And you're just gonna wrap this all up front. And then you kind of want to work it around your head because you want to keep all them little hairs sticking out. You don't want to tie them down. So give me a second here. I get it worked up in there. All right. That was kind of a pain in the butt. This little dude, I need to get me a magnifying glass out. I need some new glasses. I need to go. I got insurance, so need to go see what I can do about it, I suppose. I just need to take the time to make the appointment. All right. Whoops. Drop that. Okay. That feather kind of tucked down a little bit too. Darn it. I didn't want you to tuck down that much. Okay, so this is going to be kind of hard to hold. Ah, darn you. I just dropped my bobbin. I hope I didn't break my ceramic tip. All right, so there's that jig where that feathers. I was probably stuck it out. Whoops. I can't hold that with them scissors. It needs to be like out. Darn it. Well, now it's really out. I pulled most of it out. I pulled some hairs out of it. Anyways, it'll work. Where'd you go? I'll run it over. Sometimes, hey, Rebel, sometimes things just don't work out. I pulled just a little bit too hard trying to straighten that feather and pop half of it out, but there's still enough hair there, it'll work. Now let's tie something y'all can see. So this is I think this one's a 3/16, so it's a little bit heavier than an 1/8, a little smaller than a 1/4. It'll get you down there in that deeper water a little faster. Let you cast a little further. Now, these work really good for skips. I know a lot of y'all like to fish for skipjack. So love that is besides the love that is besides the big. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I did too. I pulled that feather clear out of it. Oh yeah, I have it. I sure did, bud. I seen the notification. I haven't gone in there and accepted it yet, but I seen it. I'll take care of it here after a little while. And then I'll get that out to you. I appreciate you. Or I get you the little silver jigs that you wanted. I'll get them out to you, and then I'll get the other out to who you said. So I will get her done. I've actually got it done. I just need to do the other part of it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say nothing because that way we don't have to worry about anybody figuring it out. Because I know you said you wanted this to be kind of quiet. All right. Okay, so when you do these, it's got white in the head, but since the tail and the body is going to be blue, I'm going to use this blue, but it's a light blue. It's kind of like an ice blue. And since it's for skips, you're going to grab like 4 or 5 pieces because you want flashy, from what I understand. I don't know. I ain't never fished for them before. I want to. It's not like I don't want to. We just don't have them in our area. I got to drive like what, 2.5, 3 hours to go get skipjack. And then with our laws here in Kansas, I can't bring them back because you can't use bait that you caught in one body of water in another body of water. So catfishing dreams, welcome in. If you get some of them tied up and situated there, I'd like a handful. Yes, sir. I'll add them to some. You put them in a little bigger jig. Okay, yeah. I'll just add them in with the others that I got. I just been working on them slowly. You'll be surprised, Matt, when you get it. Or at least I hope you are. Usually most people are, and I know you've been before too. So I do appreciate all of you that do get my jigs. And a lot of times I do you know, if somebody has a birthday or something, and you know, not to say that I'm going to send out something for everybody, but sometimes when I see somebody have a birthday, especially if it's a younger kid, you know, or you know, one of y'all's kids or something like that, I kind of want to get, you know, do something a little bit. Some of y'all like my jigs, some of y'all don't want them, so I just kind of, if I feel like the need, I give you something. If not, then I don't. Still got to pay taxes on all of it. Even if I give it away, still got to pay taxes on it. So these right here are these are what Miss Pontine Jody, she got some like this. So, and she really liked them. Miss Cheddar Pepper, Mr. Cheddar Pepper Prepper. I tied a snow bug once. It was about the size of a tennis ball. Then when I got done, kind of overdid it a bit. Some chenilles are really fat. That's fine, brother. You're crazy busy. Yeah, Matt, that's no excuse. I'm for the most part, I'll do some, and then I'll forget about it for freaking few days, and then, oh yeah, you know, I need to tie some more for this and what have you. But I'm 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 getting there. Good thing nobody know my birthday. When's your birthday, Avid? My birthday's in July. But after that storm and that front came through last night, what was funny is it got real cold for a little bit, and then it got warm again. The wind started coming out of the north as the front was coming through, and then the wind started blowing back out of the north, out of the south, and then feeded the next line of storms that came through. It was funny. Okay, so see this feather? I don't like those feathers. I don't like that. So gone. This bunch is about done. I think I'll probably get 2 more jigs out of this, and then it'll be about finished. But I'm running out of jig heads. So I mean, you guys know I usually keep, you know, the regulars in here know I usually keep a good supply of jig heads. I'm down to about that in that box, and then there's only 2 cells in that box full, and the other ones are completely empty. So
Just 60 pounds orange, right?
yeah, give me some 60-pound orange line. And
Mono gray.
I want mono. No, well, I want monofilament line. I don't want mono. So this is a purple that I got, this chenille here. I was talking to my son, by the way, guys. He's going to Shields and Cabela's today.
I love it.
Yeah, but after the temp dropped, the temp got down to like 54, 55. But then it went right back up to 65. And then this morning we woke up at 78. So it's just going to, and it's humid. I mean, it's like 90%, 95% humid outside. And all this is just moving off. Basically, it's moving everybody's way out east. So I live in Kansas, and we starting to cook all them storms up here and sending them all the way out to Ohio and Tennessee and all that. So
You staying here, Ellie?
see, that's a nice color. I like that color combo with that purple center. So Gregory should be back here before too long.
Mama, go. Daddy's going shopping.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how that would happen because I only kiss one woman. I don't know. I guess maybe the dog sneak her tongue in my mouth once. And that's gross too. She's like, I'm like, but she tries to always lick my armpits too. Crazy dog. I worked for a big company years ago, and the director always kept a fly tying device on his desk. Yeah, I like. Yeah, gross, right, Matt? Yeah, I like tying flies too. So, and actually, you know what? I need to tie. If I'm going to take my fly rod out for some crappie at the pond, and I said I was going to tie a couple streamers on the show to.
Looks like the dog's getting hinky. And he brought the sack home. What's that? A what? A chair.
Okay, Gregory got back from the thrift store, so let him unpack his stuff and everything, and we'll have. Whoops, my camera's like way off. We'll have Gregory show and tell time.
Is that mine?
Okay, so out there, the crappie at our pond, it's real nice to fly fish, and I probably won't get to fly fish today, but I'm going to tie this fly anyways. Okay, so what we've got these right here, if it'll pick it up. Come on. Well, it won't pick it up, but these are size 12. They're just a nymph hook. So they're a nymph streamer 1X heavy wire, 2XL long. So that gives you an idea anyways. But let's go ahead and do Gregory's show and tell time because Gregory has got everything unpacked and ready to go. Okay. What you got, Gregory?
Doggy toy.
Got a doggy toy, a monkey. She's going to get it. What is that? Oh, looky there. You got you a little fishing chair.
Set it up.
You got to unwrap the strap. It goes, you got it twisted. There you go. There you go. That probably wouldn't hold me, but that'll definitely hold your little skinny butt. Huh? But you know what? He'll probably never use it neither. He squats all the time. And then got you a monkey for Rosie, I'm assuming.
Whoever.
And then some cars. Show them your cars or toys or whatever's in there. What's in there? There's cars and action figures mixed. So there's a little Tonka truck in there, and then some Hot Wheel cars, a Ninja Turtle on a skateboard. What's in this one? Also, there's a cat. That looks like Puss in Boots because it's got the mustache. And then there's a rail car and some other Hot Wheels stuff in there. Right on. Right on, Gregory. Everybody's saying cool and all that. What you got, Gregory? That's what Anyfin said. We need to get some shirts made for that. Oh, Rosie got another toy. He's walking away. He's done. Catfish Fresno says, hey there, Gregory. Hey, Fresno. Sorry if I didn't see you come in, bud. I miss a lot of people. Okay, so we're going to tie this fly up. So right here, I'm going to put some black thread to start it off. Okay. And I want this fly to sink a little bit. So
Yeah, can't be putting
see if I can find my lead. Oh, I know I had some lead around here. I got to find what I did with it.
Yeah, you need to run that dishwasher. He did.
He ran it. Huh? Boy, I got it here. Look, y'all see my mess? I don't want to show you too long because it's a mess. I had some lead wire. Um, okay, so if you ain't got lead wire, then just use a piece of regular wire. And I lost that red wire that I had left over too, didn't I? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I don't have no lead, and lead would work better because it's heavier. I got lead, but I don't know where the roll of lead went. I'm gonna have to clean my mess up, but this will work just fine. Great job. Hey, want to be outdoors? Matt said, "Great job, good job, Gregory." Rosie knows when Gregory gets home on Friday. Yeah, she seen him walking across the street. She started wagging her tail and getting super excited. So right here in the middle, you're just gonna about right to there. You really want to, and then bring your thread back up. But you want to wrap this tight. Like I said, I don't have no lead, but you need something to sink this fly a little bit. You want a decent fall rate. Lead would work better, but a wire, like I said, a wire will work okay. It's just lead's cheaper than the wire.
Gregory. Which show?
Yeah, we're gonna have Ellie all day, Gregory.
She's sitting there staring into the show in a room.
Yeah, he went with his work partner to go to Cabela's, Gregory. Gregory's wondering why Timmy left Ellie here, Tim's dog. Okay, so now the feathers that I want are in here. Let's see if I can get my big bag of feathers out from under my lid. Yeah, Gregory is a picker. He finds a lot of good stuff. The thing is they get so much junk in their bedroom. There's a lot. I got a bag full of loose feathers here, and I'm trying to find the ones I'm after. There they are. Okay, so you get the natural feathers like this. You get the natural feathers like this. Now you're going to have to sacrifice 2 feathers. I tied these last year, so and they worked. These kind of flies work really well. So like it's got that darker line in there, but you want to find a couple that are pretty close to the same, so they don't have to be identical. It's just like this one here and this one here are fairly close. So we're going to take these 2. We're going to make them even. So you got 2 feathers. Okay, but what you're gonna have to do, see if they got curl out either way, then but you're gonna set them right there. But I forgot I gotta finish the fly first. Where did that? I had a little here. Okay, I couldn't find my little black marabou piece. But there, what I want to do is I want to put a little tail on it. So I'm going to find the thinnest feather I can. So right there.
You can do it.
Okay, so you're just going to need a little bitty tail like this right there. And then you're not going to do nothing else. You just wrap your black up. Because you're going to have those wings on there. But this is hiding that wire is basically what I'm doing and making it all black. Now you can put flash in there. I believe last year I did put some flash around it, on it, whatever. But these are crappie that we're chasing with this fly. Okay, now I got it all wrapped up. Okay, so now we put those 2 feathers in there. You could have put these 2 feathers on there without worrying about it, but I think it does better. And these are just going to stick back just like this. As long as you want these, as long as the fly itself, get them tied on, and I'm going to press them down to where they pinch right beside, and I'm going to tie about an 1/8 of an inch head. So, Fishing Fever, welcome in. I better go back and see what everybody's saying. They're sitting there tying this fly. And I've caught many species on a fly rod, even skipjack. Yeah, skipjack would be fun. But I'll tell you what, when I catch 14, 15-inch crappie on my fly rod, it's a blast. Yeah, I've Dawn. Right on.
What the heck?
Yep, a lot of action in this fly. Everybody just saying hi to everybody.
And sometimes the batteries cost more.
Okay, so right there. So like from the top, it's going to look like this. So just like the wings are stuck out. When it gets wet and stuff, it'll tuck down a little bit more. And if you don't want the wings to part out so much, you can come back and tie them back a little further. So like if you pinch that back just a little further, they'll lay down more. Rosie, why are you looking at my armpit? And my elbow. Here, you want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Rosie. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to everybody? You want kisses? You want kisses? I want kisses. That crazy dog. Come back and sneak lick my elbow. All right, so you can use your whip to tie this off, but if you get one that's got a bunch of fuzz or something, and you can use a straw and get little brass straws for tying off flies.
Yeah.
But when you do this, whoops, just lay it good. But when I do flies like this, I go ahead and UV the head.
Matt, keep the jacket. I'll stay a while.
Okay. Now this will catch a lot of bluegill too, but I'm mainly going to be targeting crappie.
Put your stuff up so you can go feed Rosie.
And then a little bit of that UV glue got into the head. I should say a lot of that UV glue got in the head. Pop it back out so I get a thread through there. I'll be like, why can't I get a thread through this? And go ahead and I'm going to make sure it's clear.
Huh?
Yeah. All right. So there's the fly. It's got one wild hair. So there's the fly. So from the top, it looks like that. From the side, it looks like this. Got little, I mean, like I said, I know these just don't show up very well. So, but those work really well. It just emanates a little minnow or something. You can make all different kinds of streamers and stuff. So, but yeah, we'll tie one more, and then just to do one that you can really see. Oh, you know me, I like swapping it up and tying some big goofy stuff. So once in a while, let's do a big This would be for like hybrids or bass, and you can get you a number 4 blade or number 3 like a beetle spin blade. You can run these like spinner baits, and you can chase the hybrids with them, the striper and the hybrids, white bass, whatever.
This I'm gonna get you later when you get home from school.
He went back to his room, Naomi.
I know. Thank you.
All right. There was Naomi. Did y'all see her real quick?
Hey.
Okay, so you get this. Going to be just a big white one. And with white, I like. Ooh, I'm about to pull all that out. With white, I like the silver flash. Quite a bit. So put that down that side. And then run all this down this side. And make sure you get it on the sides the best you can. Save that flash for the rest of them little silver red-headed jigs. Okay, so this got some flash down both sides there, as you can see. Like that one kind of want to stay. Where'd my whip? So we take these and we'll park them down that way. But if everything goes right on my boat, I should be able to have it on the water next Friday. I kind of been wanting to be there already. You know what? I think I'm actually going to use, if I can figure out what I did with it. I had a white and black. Oh, there it is.
And then eat your little. Yeah.
I want to do white and black. Okay, so this jig you want kind of heavy, so I will overlay my chenille like that. Just wrap it a few times, loosely, and then you're gonna go ahead and wrap all the way forward one row at a time. What this does is it'll taper this head big enough. It'll taper the body towards the head big enough that it doesn't look silly. It's still going to be a thinner body because it's thinner chenille. I don't have thick enough chenille for these big heads that you would think that needs to have you need to have on these big heads. But I think this thinner chenille works just fine. The main purpose of these big heads is not for bulk. It's to get out there. It's to cast, to get deep in that fast current and all that, especially if you're river fishing. And yeah, this just mimics a shad or a big shiner or something like that. A shad would be, of course, thicker, and you can wrap this a few times, but I just don't like wasting chenille. So, but I think with this, guys, we're going to end the show. I do want to go work on the boat and stuff today, maybe even get to go fishing. And I am grateful that each and every one of you are here. Remember, tomorrow is not promised. And I tried to prove that almost 6 weeks ago now. So, having a heart attack and trying to die on y'all. After I've been, for the last year since we lost KP, been telling everybody take care of themselves. Well, I guess I wasn't doing it well enough. So, but now things, I still got Randall up there. So, or got Catfish Fresno up. I'm sorry, you've been up there that whole time. Black and dark gray, shiny silver have always slayed the walleye. You know what? Even bouncing this in a bouncing this thing in a spillway or whatever, you can get a hold of a flathead. I've caught flathead on my jigs before, bouncing them off the bottom, especially these bigger jigs. So, but yeah, everybody have a great and blessed weekend. Everybody go get their fish on, do what you can. If you can't get your fish on, watch the people that are going to be live this weekend, get their fish on. And I've got plenty to do this weekend, but I'm going to try to catch some of the shows in the morning tomorrow. And there's a couple tournaments I think going on this weekend. And I just nobody sends me emails of thumbnails and stuff like that. I'm starting to figure out how to share that kind of stuff. So, maybe I can try to do more of that some more. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Um, I seen this morning, Patriot James posted that he's having some health issues that are not his heart. And if y'all want to know, you guys can go over and see his post. I did not ask him if I can share out what happened and what's going on, but definitely prayers for Mr. James. Um, it's just it's bad, but with God's grace, everything will be okay. So definitely prayers for James and everybody else that's having some family stuff or having some health stuff or just whatever. Okay, well, yeah, I wasn't going to say it, Kelly, but since you did, there you go. Yeah, Patriot James has been diagnosed with cancer, I believe. So they're at least thinking that it is cancer. So prayers for him. That's not a good thing. So hopefully they caught it early enough and that he'll be fine. So, um, yeah, with that, that note, we're going to go ahead and end it. Everybody have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Hope y'all, just keep waking up every morning as well as I do. And we fish on. So, hey guys, go tie something. We're out of here. See y'all later. Be blessed.
Gregory.